探足迹。大家好，我是庆凯，今天的搭档是 Boris。
Hi， 大家好 ，My name is Boris and I'm the photographer from the Urban Explorers of Singapore。
我们现在的所处在的位置就是在马西岭的一个森林里头。可是你约我在这个荒山野岭地方，是要带我去哪里啊？
今天我们要进去森林里面找一个差不多50岁的隧道。
50岁荒废的地底隧道，
对，
会危险吗？
不会危险，我会带你一起上去的。
OK，
没有关系，
好吧，我就相信你一下。
好，
走吧。
Let's go。对呀，要小心一点，地上有很多 boots。这个要爬上来。
森林里面探险吗？
We don't really always go into a forest to do our exploration. It's just unless we see an opening or a suspicious path or track that is already out in the open for us to go into the forest. Actually, when we go into the forest, we look out for all the structures and hints of if there are settlements here or there are like previous structures. Then we will go back and we'll do a cross-referencing with what others have said or documented before in the area, and then we will check and make sure that we give a proper information for the audience that wants to know about this area. Yeah.
You know, this is considered my first time doing a jungle trekking in Singapore.
Really?
什么要注意的吗？在森林里面
Number one is the wildlife here in the forest. So you see there's a lot of creatures here in the forest, but you'll never know what you'll see. You have to take note of snakes, spiders, hornets, even dogs. Sometimes they roam the areas.
我们今天会有危险吗？
不会。Second thing you have to look out for is the plant life around here. Most of the plant life around here is quite safe, but there are some you have to look out for because they have sharp thorns on their stems and leaves. So this is the reason why I'm wearing the gloves here today.
就从所有的动植物啊，还有包括这边的一些地理建筑，都是我们今天要寻找的一些迹象。
对。
好，那我们继续探险吧。
好 ，Let's go。
这里有一些管子哎，那是什么来的？
So actually these pipes are fuel pipes, and behind this are actually vaults for the fuel, and it's the tunnel that we will be exploring in a while.
Oh, actually I know this area used to be for the Royal Navy. Does it got to do with the military?
Actually, many have speculated that this place is actually used by the Royal Air Force for sending their aviation fuel for the aircrafts here. But on the contrary, we have another theory that is actually this place is built in the mid-1950s. We went to the National Archives and then we only managed to find one picture of an aerial photo of this area during the 1957. There's two north exits here, which we will be seeing later. And prior to that, during the 1953, there was nothing here. There was no entrances, so it's not being built. So we can only speculate that this place is only roughly about 50 years old. Because also due to the British Scorched Earth policy, many of the records and reports were destroyed. So it makes us unable to accurately verify the information regarding this facility.
It's okay. Yeah. Let's go and see the tunnel.
All right, let's go. Okay, now you see here, this is one of the sealed entrances out of the four. So we'll be going behind into the tunnel later and we'll be seeing this from the back.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Boris.
Yes.
我们大概还要走多久啊？
不久了，其实正刚巧我们已经到了这个入口。
这就是那个入口。
对，这就是那个入口。
大家看一下，我们终于找到那个隧道的入口了。
This is actually the only surviving entrance out of the 4 entrances here. Yeah.
所以 Boris 说这个是仅剩的唯一一个入口，其他的入口都被封死了，所以真的是非常难得。但是看起来有点昏暗阴森哎，我们确定可以进去吗？
可以进去，可是 before we go in, we need to change to our boots because
好吧。
inside is really wet and sticky.
好，我们赶快换吧。
好 let's go.
Boris，
Yes.
我有件事情要跟你说哎，
什么事？
有一个类似
有什么
壁虎的东西在你的背后，可是我救不了你，我不敢动它，你就自救吧。怎么弄？
要怎么？我看不到。你要帮我把它戳下来。
真的吗？
真的，你要动
我。怕伤害到它。哦，这边就是根本是壁虎的王国嘛，大家看到吗？这是什么啊？
啊，这些就是那些壁虎的蛋。
壁虎的蛋，
对，
所以每个蛋都一只壁虎，
对呀、每一个蛋就一粒啊。
可想而知这里有多少只壁虎啊！
应该是算1000多只，可能会上千只。
现在我们是依靠这样子一个薄弱的微光来照明，然后我们可以看到，在这个隧道里头有蜘蛛网，然后有一些杂草丛生，一看就感觉到这个地方废弃了很久。那我们继续走吧。这个场景让我感觉我好像在拍那种好莱坞的电影，你知道吗？惊悚片，随时都有东西会出没，所以我们要保持警戒。这是朝往另外一个方向吗？
这里上去就是一个封住的进口。
所以我们看到的这个就是其中一个被封死的一个出口，对吧？
对，你看这些都是比较形状的。
为什么他们要封掉这个出口呢？
就是因为他们怕有一些非法居民入境这里，如果这里的进口都没有关的话，非法居民来这里
偷渡进来新加坡，所以就把这个出口封掉了。
对，就是我们就剩了那一个进口。
Oh my god！
有到脚吗？有。坐下来一下吧。
OK。我还在有一点惊吓当中，但是我想这是我探险的这个经验的一个回忆。我整只脚基本其中里面都是湿的这样子。你们平时都会遇到这样子的情况吗？
通常都会，我也是跌倒很多次。
所以慢慢跌了就会有经验了，是不是？
对。
你看，Boris是完全没事，你看跟这个菜鸟没经验的就是有差。当时 Boris 很好奇，这些到底是什么样的用途啊？感觉它的构造非常的复杂哎。
Actually, these are the pipes for the oil lines, and behind here, this is we are actually at tank number 1. So actually, we have 5 pipes here. Each vault has 1 tank each, and as you can see, there's a lot of rust around these pipes here. The stalagmites all along the walls here, which is the results of no maintenance over the many years after they have been abandoned. You see, there's a lamp here. We actually use this to tell that these are actually oil pipelines because it's sealed in a way that it will not trigger any explosions.
从这样子的一个灯，就是被封锁的灯，我们就可以知道，这些不是水管，而是一些输油管。
Yes, that's right.
我们终于出来了！
回到大自然了。
今天虽然发生了一些小插曲，你看，这就是小插曲的印记。 但是我们总算还是探险成功了吧？
对，探险成功了。
Thank you so much, Boris, for bringing me to this place.
Yeah,
It's
no
very
problem.
exciting and I'm sure it's gonna be memorable for me.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Slowly walk out.
OK。刚才我走进去马西岭隧道的时候，我就说那个感觉很像在拍好莱坞的惊悚片，结果真的给我遇上了，狠狠的摔了一跤。但是没关系，我觉得这个就是探险的一个过程，截然不同的体验。而且我刚才也认识到很多英国殖民时期的一些小趣事，这些点点滴滴，将来都会成为我一些非常宝贵的体验。